Lesson number 4 is the art of rhetoric. And for rhetoric also belongs to Aristotle. He wrote a treatise about rhetoric 2000 years ago. And there are many, many rhetorical devices, way more than I can get into here. But it's the language of politics and politicians, and it is highly persuasive. So I'm going to pick just 3 things that I've used and seen other people use to great effect. The first is rhyming. When things rhyme, it makes it easier for us to remember, and sometimes it will stick in our brain even if we don't want it to. This is why when you look in the world of advertising, things like a Mars a day helps you work, rest and play, I can still remember 30 years after I saw that advert on TV. Or if I'm talking about something where I say, don't leave it to chance, plan it in advance. So if I say something that rhymes, it's more likely to stick in your mind. The second is repetition. Repetition is super, super great at making people remember things. It's why when you talk to senior managers, they will say, if I want people in my company to remember something, I have to say it 7 times in 7 different ways. Same goes for your presentation. Make sure your important key messages you repeat often and in different ways, whether it's visuals on the screen, words that come out of your mouth, or things that you get into a discussion about. The third and final rhetorical device I want to cover is the power of 3. Things seem better and stronger and more memorable when they're in 3. It's why if you go look at Steve Jobs when he used to present any of the Apple products coming out at the Macworld events, it was always the iPad was thinner, faster and lighter. Things were always in 3s. So rhetorical devices like this, the power of 3, repetition, rhyming, these are 3 things that are fairly easy to do that can have a big effect.